Okay, level 8, we want to extend our composition to 16 bars, showing development of ideas and musical devices. So this isn't the same as the level 7 task where we're just changing the order. Okay, we need to show development of the ideas. We kind of have polyrhythm already. A counter melody I will now demonstrate. Call and response we know, but I'll put some of that in as well. So if it's 16 bars long and you're using those 3 musical devices, then you're good. Okay, you also need to show development of ideas, so the parts can't just be copied as they are. We want to develop them. Okay, so let's look a bit at development first. So my melody, okay, simple ways to develop the melody: make changes to some of the notes. Okay, so for example, in this little bit here, I could add an extra note, or I could move a note. So I could go do 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 do. So I could change that bit. So that's the development of the melody there. So we'll hear how that's different. Okay, so those are little things there. So changing some of the notes, also adding in extra notes. So let's look at that same bit and just add in. Added some extra notes. I think I added too many, so I'm going to delete some of those old ones that I'm replacing. So let's have a listen to that. It's another way of developing it by adding in extra notes. Okay, in terms of the rhythm, again, adding extra notes, addition or subtraction. So addition is adding extra notes, subtraction is taking away. So what I would do is I'm going to take this and put that. Oh, right, okay. So because when I tried to paste it, I've got 3 tracks, but I've selected the bottom track. I want it to go 1, 2, 3, and there's nothing underneath. So I need to make sure I've got the top track selected. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to do addition on the cowbell and subtraction on the drums. So let's look at addition first. And I'll highlight these 2. Okay, so the first one is normal. Addition is where we're going to then add extra notes in. So let's zoom in a bit, we're on bar 9. Zoom in a bit. Look at bar 9. So we got dun dun. I'm just going to literally just add in extra notes. Addition. Let's hear how that sounds. So this is the normal one. Okay, so that sounded alright. So let's put that with more. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. So let's listen to that, how that develops now with the other percussion part. So this is, again, addition. You're adding extra notes. And now addition. Okay, and I will also show you subtraction, which is taking away notes. So on these percussion parts, let's do it. Where should I do it? No, I'm going to do it just because it's making... let's do it here. Let's do it here. Okay, I'm going to just zoom out so I can get a whole picture of the rhythm. Bar 7. So we've got boom, boom. Get my pencil tool so I can select and delete notes. So I'm going to select on that, delete that. And delete that. So subtraction, I've deleted a couple of notes, which is subtraction. So let's have a listen to that on its own first. So the first two are normal, the second two have subtraction on them. Okay, so let's just hear that again. So it's quite subtle. This is normal and then subtraction. Okay, so that's subtraction. So now we have differences in terms of melody's different here. We've got subtraction, we've got addition here. Okay, the other things, polyrhythms, we've already got polyrhythms there. The other thing was a counter melody. So what I could then do for my final 14 bars, so I'm going to copy that and paste that. So for my last four bars, sorry, 14? Last 4 bars, I'm going to add a counter melody. And a counter melody, I don't know why that came up. A counter melody is just like a polyrhythm where you have a kind of part clashing against another one. But as it's called counter melody, it's a melodic part. So just to save time, I'm going to copy this track because I want the same instrument. And I'm going to delete that. So now what I need to do is come up with another melody that kind of works with the main riff, but goes against it as well. It needs to have a different rhythm to it. So I'm going to call it counter melody. Can I spell counter melody? Okay, I'm going to call it counter melody. And let me just loop this part where I'm going to have it so I can practice. Okay, I like that little. So I'm just going to start with that and just see where my heart takes me. Okay, and I'm going to add in a counter melody, and then that should be enough to secure the level 9 because I've got development in all parts. Oh no, call and response. Okay, so let's do this counter melody, then I've got to do call and response. Can't forget that. All right. Okay, here we go. There we go. Double click, select all notes, quantize every time. Okay, so this now has counter melody. Okay, so call and response, you could do call and response between your melodic parts, okay, or you could do call and response between your rhythm parts. What I'll do, as the rhythm parts kind of have a fair bit of development, I'm going to do call and response with my melodic parts. Okay, so let's add some call and response. So I'm going to record something with my first melody. Okay, just a little riff, a little phrase there, which then can be responded to. Okay, so double click, control, select all, control A, Q, quantize every time. Now my counter melody is going to be, I liked that thing I did before, so I'm going to stick with that. Okay, so I'm going to record my counter melody now. Response. I was going to do something clever at the end. It didn't work out, but I don't think that matters too much. Okay, so this should have call and response. Okay, and that's call and response. So there's quite a few things that I've shown you, but we have got to a level 9. The last little bonus thing, this is panning. So if you're using headphones in particular, this is panning. It will mean nothing to you listening to this video because I'm recording it from my phone. But basically, this is left speaker, and then up is right speaker. So what will happen if you've got your headphones in, you're going to hear it in your left and your right. So when you do call and response, have a go at doing the panning. It will just sound cool in your headphones. You can also automate the panning as well. So if you've done automation before here, I'm not sure if you've done it in your 8. So this shows the kind of panning that I've done where they're left and right, but you can make it go in the middle when they're playing kind of counter melody. So make them on 0, and then you can change it to Right, this is fiddly, especially for something you don't even need to do. Right, there we go, 0 or close enough to 0, and then when it starts doing the call and response, you can then move it so it pans either side. So have a go at that, panning left and right for call and response, and also have a go at using the automation part. Without further ado, yeah, level 9. Okay, you can add a bass line and stuff as well, guys. Do what you like. I'm just kind of showing you the minimum. So I look forward to hearing it.